are so many nuances that go into this. When you see guys who write these kind of posts and they sort of say, oh, it just doesn't work anymore, or they make these sweeping generalizations about the dating marketplace, what you need to take into account is that they're not generally taking into account themselves their own strengths and weaknesses, their own locality, and also how much they're actually doing this as well. That's the other thing. I mean, this guy said that he spent quite a lot of time and effort on meeting people face to face in real life, and it hadn't come to fruition for him. Well, but is he really? I mean, has he done it 3 times in the last quarter? Or has he done it, you know, has he met 10 new women a week for the last 6 months and nothing's come of it? You know, it's a very different picture, okay, depending on volume as well. And volume, of course, is important. I'm not suggesting that anybody should be running around like an idiot. You have to some extent, you do have to put some numbers in, because you have to be out there being social consistently, whether that's in the coffee shop, whether that's in the bookstore, whether that's in the nightclub, whether that's in the lounge or the restaurant or wherever it is, okay? Because, you know, there are a multitude of reasons why it may not fly between you and one particular woman that you meet. You know, maybe her ex-boyfriend calls up the next day, right? Maybe some other guy that she's kind of been seeing decides to make things serious between them, and you get, you know, you get sent to the bin. There are so many different reasons why, on an individual basis, it may not work out. It's not because of the global dating marketplace, whatever that is, right? It's just because of that individual, okay? Which is why you need to be being social consistently, okay, and meeting new people all the time, and also going into it with the right mindset. And the right mindset is you go into these interactions thinking, look, it's perfectly natural that 2 people should meet one another who don't know each other before, because, you know, that's just, we're human beings, we're animals, we're social animals. This is just what we do. It's perfectly fine. It's not a big deal. There's nothing wrong with it. That's the first thing. The second thing is you should be convinced of your own value. So you should be going around sort of with the mindset, well, look, I'm a high value guy. I'm bringing a lot to the party here, okay? She is fortunate to get the opportunity to meet me, which is the second thing. And there's a third thing as well, which I'm probably going to forget now. But basically, the positivity of your mindset is the important thing. You've got to go into these interactions completely convinced, completely okay with the fact that this is just totally normal. And not only is it normal, it's actually a very, very positive thing. And actually superior to something like the dating apps, for example, okay? Actually superior to that, because it is. Because, you know, what could be less natural than flicking through a screen of different pictures of photographs of people in order to try to find somebody to date? I mean, that's the weirdest thing that's ever happened in the entire history of the human race.